Alright guys, welcome to the White Monos channel. In this video I talk about the reasons why I love Akaza in Demon Slayer. Now Akaza is arguably the best or the most favorite villain in the entirety of Demon Slayer. However, before he got his popularity, I already fell in love with him. It all started in Mugen Train when he fought against Rengoku. Now, a lot of people were not happy with Akaza because he killed Rengoku. However, I liked Akaza. Although I was also sad that Rengoku died, but I was actually falling in love with Akaza. Now, why is that? Because Akaza was a villain in which his style of fighting and everything was completely different. Unlike most major anime villains that will just appear, they will aura farm, show that they are strong, fight and kill and go, Akaza actually made the fighting fun. Like, he literally came in with own trance. Now that one is another aura on its own. He didn't even want to ask, who are you, where are you from? Instantly he already knew who are the weak ones and he already started trying to call them. He knew that Rengoku was the strongest between him and Tanjiro and the rest that were around at the moment, and instead of him trying to waste his time to make sure that Rengoku fights to the fullest, then he went straight to try and eliminate Tanjiro, if not for Rengoku that was there. Now talk about futuristic thinking. Like, Akaza in that split moment was like, it's like he already understood the kind of person Rengoku is. He knew that if him and Rengoku are fighting and Tanjiro was there who is being weak, Rengoku would not fight to his fullest, and he wanted to fight to his fullest, which was why he tried to eliminate Tanjiro in the first place. Now you can just imagine that, like, just think about it. Akaza is actually intelligent. He only wants the strong, and not just that. During their fight, you can also see it evident where Rengoku was shouting that Inosuke and Tanjiro should stay in one place when Inosuke came around. Immediately Akaza shouted, "Ignore them and focus on me. Ignore the weak ones and focus on me." And that is a focus on me. Like, is that not interesting? Also, that he even first tried to convince Rengoku to join his side, and when he saw that Rengoku was being stubborn, he was like, okay, no problem then let's fight. And as he was fighting him, once he started his arc and everything, like, the way he was smiling. Most villains, they try to show seriousness, but no, not Akaza. Although Akaza, I think, like I said in one of my previous videos, was inspired by Hidan in Naruto, which I feel like it, which I'll still talk more on that later. So if you are still watching this video, kindly subscribe. Now Akaza, while fighting Rengoku, he was smiling and happy, and at the same time he was even trying to let Rengoku know that, okay, listen boy, you may be strong and all, but I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm going to beat you. Like, for Akaza, that was not a battle, that was him trying to convince, like, it was on a marketing strategy, convince a potential demon. And he was like, can you see, my injuries have healed up. Rengoku wasn't buying what Akaza was selling. Come turn to your side, convince the person, letting the person see all the reasons why he can never beat you and also why he needs to join your side. Like, it was like Akaza was just there for campaign. Like, he was doing demos, he was doing the Upper Moon's demon recruitment. No wonder Muzan was pissed off, because Muzan sent him there to wipe them all out. And Muzan knew that Akaza could have wiped them all out easy peasy. Like, easy peasy. But no, Akaza was like, you know what? let me just focus on trying to recruit this guy to our side. Another reason why I love Akaza is a sense of strength and is a sense of strong will. Believe it or not, it was during, or should I say after watching Infinity Castle, that people got to realize that Akaza actually has the same mentality and mindset Rengoku has, which is the strong protects the weak. Now, we all saw this story. For those of you who have watched Infinity Castle, and if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. We all saw the story whereby Akaza, when he was a human, he had a sense of strong protecting the weak. Even while he was small, he still fought against those who tried to bully him and oppress him. And when his father-in-law and his wife were killed through poisoning, he called them a coward, and he saw it to be a deceitful thing, a cowardly thing. And he himself now went there and wiped and beat the hell out of the whole clan that poisoned and killed his father-in-law and his wife. Now, if that is not the attribute of someone who actually believes in the strong protecting the weak, who believes that it is a coward that fights a weak person, who believe that they should have forced them 1 versus 1 face to face, definitely he also had that mindset Rengoku has, which is protecting the weak, which is the strong protecting the weak, which was why it was easily able to resonate with Rengoku, and which was why he was getting so upset and annoyed towards Tanjiro, because Tanjiro was bringing out that human side of him. When Akaza then became a demon, his mindset quickly twisted and was warped, because he could not remember his human self, and his sense of strength and dignity was still intact, but it was now twisted. Instead of him now protecting the weak, he now decided to hate the weak and to just quickly dispose of them, and he only goes towards men. When he became a demon, he eats only men. He doesn't eat women, he doesn't eat children. That's to let you know that he still believed that women and children who are considered weak in his own time, in his own universe, he refused to eat them, because he believed that if at all is to be strong, if at all he should face only the strong ones. Then when he now began to remember who he was, instead of him still unaliving the people that was fighting, which was Giyu and Tanjiro, he decided to instead unalive himself. With a smile on his face, if not because he remembered who he was. I am very, very sure, I am 100% sure that Tanjiro and Giyu were done for. Like, there is nothing they could have done. There's absolutely nothing that they can do. But instead, he decided that, okay, you know what? I'm not going to unalive these people. Instead, I'm just going to go. And then he looked at Tanjiro and smiled, because it was by him fighting Tanjiro he began to remember who he was, because the principle and philosophy Tanjiro was holding on to, he himself also had such principles in him when he was a human. So he was really happy at that moment that he has remembered himself, and then he decided to, you know what, to go and meet his beloved wherever she is. Now, that is my take on why I love Akaza, and not just that, it's also concerning his fight scenes, the way he fights, his fighting technique. His fighting technique is actually similar to a martial arts I learned when I was serving in Nigeria, which was Wushu Kung Fu. And then Wushu Kung Fu, the way he fights, the blocking and everything, it's actually similar to it. So I think it's another reason why I kind of resonate with him and I like him, because similarities attract. With the way he fights, his theme music, even his compass needle, everything was really, really good. And the fact that his technique's name is also the name of himself. He's named Akaza, and his technique is also called Akaza something. Now, talk about calling yourself your own technique. Now, that's a boss demon level. And also the fact his entrance into the Infinity Castle, how he entered the Infinity Castle, pure aura. Akaza is an aura farmer, we cannot doubt that. So that is my take. If you really enjoyed this video, kindly like, subscribe and share, because I did this video at a request of one of my subscribers, which I am still going to my subscribers, which I'm still not done. I'm still also going to talk about some other things concerning the Ashiras and the upper moons and some other hidden key details in Demon Slayer, and not just Demon Slayer, in other animes as well. Thank you. Have a nice one.